All right, Shalom. Give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone of well. Peace and sanitation, all that I can push in this truth for our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazim Deborah coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahushai. And through the spirit, wanted to do a real brief lesson. Just kind of laying back off what you see on the screen and how that Esau Edom is gradually about to start ushering in what you call the dark winter, man. And this is what you see taking place, which he's gradually doing under the eyes of a majority of you so-called Americans, man. And just bear with me for a second. I want to see if the audio is good. Majority of you so-called Americans, man. Kind, that's beautiful. And this is off the hill. It says dark winter could bring utilities controlling your thermostat, and this is what they've been speaking on. You had Biden say on him in his debate with DJ Trump that it's going to be a dark winter, and this is what they're gradually going to start ushering in here very soon, man. They're gradually going to start ushering in this dark winter, which is going to lead to what utilities, outlets, and things, outages. A lot of things is going to start taking place. What a lot of you Negro Latino Native Americans is not aware of, man. But real quick, this is Matthew 24 and verse 21. For then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, or no, or ever shall be. And this is the time that we're in now, man. The great tribulation, man. That this dark winter is gonna really cripple this society, man. And it's gonna be a global stage when this thing takes place, man. Real quick, this is it says French. Let me see, was it this it? And this one is it. Yes, kind. It says risk of winter blackouts unlikely, says French energy grid operators, man. So they're gradually telling the people that winter blackouts and things like this is going to start taking place, man. And you best believe it's going to hit Babylon the Great, which is America, because it's already so-called problem with the grid over there in California. They're telling people not to charge your cars, telling people to take showers at certain times. So you best believe something major is going to take place very soon, man. This is what we're trying to tell you, nigga, Latin Native Americans. You better redeem the times, the days ahead, because a lot of things is coming down the pipe, man. And this is Second Edges. I'm not going to make this lesson real long. Just want to get straight to the points. This Second Edges. Let me see. Bear with me. Second Edge chapter 15 and verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. And this is the Lord smiting Egypt with plagues as before. What happened in Egypt? It was with the Most High plagued it with darkness, man. And this is the exact same thing that's going to take place in here, man. Because it's gonna be all types of blackouts taking place, famine of food, the pestilence, all these various things are going to happen simultaneously, man. It's gonna be a dark winter, man. It said, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon him, because it's going to be as a time that's never been seen on earth, man. The various things are going to take place here in Babylon the Great and all these other various places around the world. It's going to be the time of great tribulation. And it says, they that till the ground shall mourn, the sea shall fail through the blasting in hell and through the fearful constellation. And we're seeing all these crazy weather patterns. Wait till the winter hit, man. Wait till the winter hit. You're gonna see the Most High really let it rip, man. You're gonna see just like when Texas got hit last year, man. The power grids was out, and it was people dying on highways and things like that because that was out there for days. They froze to death. It's gonna happen again, man. It's gonna happen again. We're in those times, man. It said, "Woe to the world, and then that door the wind." Woe means destruction, man. Woe. And it says, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. Because when it's a dark winter, when it's a lack of bread, when it's a no power, these people are gonna do what? They're gonna be taking matters in their own hand, invading one another, man. And it's gonna be straight anarchy and chaos taking place, man. All these things that we've been speaking about for a long time is starting to happen in these last days, man. This is the same thing the Lord done in the time of Egypt. He's doing it again here in these last days, man. We've been telling you, we've been warning you, tribes, but you don't want to take heed for what's coming down the pipe, man. Real quick, this is the book of Exodus, 11, 10, and 21. Exodus chapter 10 and verse 21. And it says, let it load up. It's Exodus chapter 10, verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand toward the heaven, that there be darkness over the land of Egypt, and even darkness which may be felt. And that's what's coming here. That it's gonna be all out darkness that's gonna be felt, man. Because you people ain't gonna be able to see what's in front of you, man. Because it ain't gonna be no street lights, ain't gonna be no cell phones. Why? Because the power grid is gonna be taken out. You ain't gonna be able to charge your phones. So it's gonna be just like the time of Egypt, as we read in second Esdras, the 15th chapter, man, starting around 11 verse. And it says, Moses stretched forth his hand toward the heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days, man. And that's gonna be longer than that, man. Especially here, man. The Most High is gonna let these plagues run through. It's gonna be nothing but chaos and tragedies taking place, man. People running in people's houses, putting them to death. The scriptures say, "Love of many shall wax cold." That's what you're gonna see taking place, man. Because it's gonna be a dog eat dog world once these lights go out. It says they saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings, and the ones that's gonna have the light in these last days are the men of the Lord, the elect. The elect is going to have that light. And the light really starts with the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, because the scriptures say what? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding will be our stability of these times and the strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is this treasure. And because the Lord is going to be guiding us through these last days, man. And because we're going to need the Lord, especially when all hell's starting to break loose, when they cut the lights off, it's going to be an anarchy type vibe out here in Babylon the Great, man. That's what's coming. You nigga Latin Native Americans don't know what's coming down the pipe because you're not redeeming the times, man. You're not redeeming the times that the Lord is fed up with this place, man. All these things that we've been speaking about is happening in your lifetime, man. It says dark winter. Let's get this. Bear with me. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, and verse 1. It says, for great are the judgments and cannot be expressed, therefore in nurtured souls have erred. Let me see something. I'm gonna put it on the new one. Verse 2. For when an unrighteous man thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut out in their houses, prisons of darkness, and feared with the bounds of long night, they that excel from the external providence, man. Because it's gonna be long nights of darkness, man. Long nights, man. It's gonna be bad out here, man. It says, for a while they are supposed to lie hid in their secret sins. They were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and tortured with strange apparitions, man. So that's coming. That's coming. All these strange apparitions you watching these so-called movies and shit, it's gonna be out here in these last days, man. The Most High know what you people fear, especially you tribes, man, because this is the time of Jacob's trouble. It's gonna really be affecting you tribes, but also these other heathens, man. Because as we say, this is casualty. You heathens gonna be casualties of war, because the Most High is bringing this upon you tribes, man. Because the judgment must begin at the house of the Lord, man. And it says, for neither might the corner that they hid them keep them from fear, but noises of the waters falling down sounds about them, and sad visions appear unto them with very continents, man, heavy with heavy continents, man, and that's what's coming, man. You gonna people gonna be bugging out because all these strange things gonna be happening in front of you, man. You ain't gonna know what the hell it is, man. Teeth of wild beasts. You can be hearing all these crazy ass sounds in the night, man. You people gonna be bugging the hell out, man. Just as in the time of Egypt, man. Just as the time of Egypt, that darkness gonna be felt, man. You ain't gonna be able to see what's in front of you, man. It's gonna be spirits created for vengeance out here. All various things that we've been speaking about is gonna be happening in these last days, man. And it's coming for you tribes, man, because you don't want to hearken and you don't want to take heed to the words of Yahweh Shemal Shai. It says, no power of fire might even, so like no power of the fire might give them light, neither could be bright flames or stars endure the lightning that horrible night, man. So ain't nothing gonna be able to like you ain't gonna be able to light a match in that day. You ain't gonna be if the Lord ain't sucking with you, man. The Lord ain't is gonna have it where hey, it's gonna stay dark out here, man. People just gonna be running around killing people. You're gonna hear people crying out in the night, yelling. You're gonna hear gunfires. You're gonna see goddamn bombs and all types of various shit taking place, man. And the military is getting ready. Why do you think they doing these drills at night? And they bring forth their what? Their they got their goggles where they can their night vision goggles, man. It's been brothers sharing videos on how these militaries are doing drills at nights with the night goggles because they doing what they gonna wrap havoc on you people, man, and mainly you tribes. They going for you poor the world, man. You Negro Latin Native Americans, man. It says only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful for being such terrified. They thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. As for the illusions of art and magic, they were put down, and their vaunting wisdom was reproved with disgrace. It says, for they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. And that's what's coming, man. Your so-called people that are prognosticators, your counselors, your people that so-called got the wisdom as well. It ain't gonna keep you from what the Most High about to put on you people, man. Your pastors ain't gonna keep you, man. That's gonna be getting put to death as well, man. It says, it says, for though there be terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts, they passed by and hissing as serpents. You're gonna hear various things at night. It said they died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided, man. And a lot of people just gonna be giving up the ghost, man. Giving up the ghost. It says for fear, it said for wickedness condemned by their own witness is very tumultuous, and being pressed with conscience also for casteth grievous things. For fear is nothing but for fear is nothing else but a betraying of the sorcerers, which reason often. It said, in expectation being within, being less counted as ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. It said, but they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottoms of the inevitable hell. Is it very probably vexed with monstrous apparitions and partly fainted, their hearts failing them for a sudden fear and not look for came upon them. So these people just gonna be giving up the ghost. Is your so-called people that you trust in, with your pastors, the so-called all these people that say God is with them, they gonna be giving up the ghost, man. If you ain't suffering with the spirit, how about Shemal Shah, you gonna get put to death out here, man. Because nothing good is coming to Babylon the Great. Thus said the scriptures, man. Nothing but torments is coming to this place, man. And all crazy aberrations, all types of things is coming to this place, man. Real quick, I grab one more. Amos 5. Amos 5 and 20. Bear with me. Because you people don't understand the Most High ruler in the kingdom, man. The Most High is called Allah Shadra for a reason, terrible demon like power. He's about to send all types of things you people fear upon you, man. And mainly you tribes. Mainly you tribes, man. That's what's coming, man. This is Amos 5 and 20. Shall not that day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness? And that's what's coming, man. The day of the Lord is gonna be very dark, man. It's gonna be a dark time, man. Here in Babylon the Great, man. Ain't gonna be no lights out here, man. As you see, dark winter could altitude is controlling the thermostat. So all your so-called things that you so-called will love in the society that you see as access is that's so basically at your hand, it's not gonna benefit you, man. It's not gonna benefit you, man. Because that's you people. You very proud. You walk in that proud ass spirit. Feel like, hey, nothing's gonna everything is always gonna be there. That's the mindset of you goddamn dumbass people. Everything is gonna go the way it's going. No, the hell it ain't. The Most High done with this place, man. America's finished, and He's about to send this dark winter very soon, man. That dark winter is coming upon Babylon the Great. You best believe it. Just like in the time of Egypt, it's gonna just be the time of here in Babylon the Great, man. And I end it with this. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. That great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hastens greatly. Even the voice of the Lord, the mighty hand shall cry there bitterly. And that's what's coming to you people, man. It says that day is a great day, the day of trouble, distress, a day of wantonness, desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, just as in the time of Egypt, just as will be here in Babylon the Great, man. There is nothing new under the sun. And we've been warning and telling you, Negro Latino Native Americans, if you don't take heed of what's going on in these last days, you will get put to death, man. The Lord knows what you fear, man. The Lord ruleth in the kingdom of man. The Lord is about to send all these plagues upon Babylon the Great. And once they cut this power off, it's all hell is gonna break loose, man. You people gonna lose your goddamn mind, man. And like we just read in Wisdom of Solomon, you can see all these type of monsters, apparitions of beasts, and all these various things. It's gonna be right before you, man. These spirits of creative vengeance is gonna be out here running havoc on you damn people, man. And especially you tribes, man. That's what's coming, man. So apparatus our Lord willing. This lesson is edifying through the spirit, and I want to close it out by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great meals on the Ruel. Peace and salutation. I can push in this truth and righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. Kwame Yasharala.